Hi friends, welcome back. So in this video I'll be discussing about if we speed up the testing, what will happen, and if we just concentrate on the testing quality, what happens. What are the compromises or what are the benefits we do get when we are doing testing in a very quicker manner or a speedier manner, or if you are doing slowly and if you start looking just for quality, what are the various advantages as well as what are the various impacts or disadvantages will be there, which I am going to discuss completely in this video. So first we'll try to focus on the primary focus. If I just concentrating on speeding the testing, or I wanted to speed up the testing, what happens is definitely we can complete our test execution in very quicker manner, and we can provide the feedback as well in a quicker manner to the development team. That is one good thing. If you wanted to give the results to the client or give the result to the developer, we can easily, by doing quicker testing, we can give the rapid feedback. But if you are trying to look on the just the quality, then definitely we have to do a thorough testing, which is comprehensive testing. We should ensure that would guarantee a good quality. So if you are just looking on the goal perspective, again the speed of the testing that really help us to give immediate attention to the issues, and it facilitates a faster development cycle if you are going with the speed in terms of testing. But if you are just looking on the quality perspective, definitely we can go through each and every requirement, and also we can go through the user expectation as part of the quality processes. Thoroughly we can test. That is more on the quality perspective. And the third aspect we are also going to look is automation. If you wanted to speed up the testing, definitely we are more emphasizing on automation testing, because if you want to speed, then automation is a key. We can, by doing automation, we can execute the things in a very quicker manner. In terms of quality, we may involve, apart from automation, we may involve manual testing as well, exploratory testing as well as extensive test case development. Also we look into whenever we are looking for testing quality only, where we are not much worried about speedness of our execution or speedness of our testing. That is a key differences between speeding up the test cases versus we are just concentrating on the quality of the testing. And from the depth of testing perspective, testing we are we are more on the very high level. We are going to do a testing where we are sacrificing the depth here, and in order to give the quicker feedback. But in testing for quality, here we are going to prioritize thoroughness and in-depth of examination of the product. As part of, we are just concentrating on only quality. As we discussed earlier, feedback loop will be very fast for doing speed testing, and for doing quality testing, we may take little more time compared to the speed of testing. If you are just looking on the risk perspective, definitely the testing at a higher speed carries a higher risk of missing certain edge cases, and we may see higher risk as well whenever we release to the customer. But if you are doing testing just purely on quality perspective, definitely we'll have a lower risk tolerance, and we are always aiming to find as much as defect possible as part of our testing. That is a risk tolerance comparison between speed of testing versus quality. The important aspect is in terms of resource usage. From resource usage perspective, definitely we require less time to execute. When we are having less time to execute, definitely we go for automation. Whenever we go for automation, we may require lesser resources for repeated testing. If we are just concentrating on the quality, definitely it takes time. Resource intensity is also very huge, because we are looking more of a thoroughness in terms of quality. We can adopt this speeding testing in agile or development methodologies, or in those environments, or if you are well versed with the functionalities, definitely we can adopt this speed testing. But in terms of testing quality, definitely safety wherever is there, or criticality of the application is there, or complex functionalities are there, definitely we have to do a comprehensive testing and thorough testing. Customer satisfaction, again here, sometime again depends on the customer again. If customer wants a faster feedback, definitely we ought to go with the speed of testing. If customer is looking more on high quality product, and even if they are fine to get the things done in little later, little more time as well, definitely quality of testing becomes very crucial for us. And from test case development also, in the speed of testing, we more on focusing on only limited test cases and targeted test cases. We may not go in depth of test cases during development phase of testing. If you're just looking on the quality perspective, definitely we'll have to go through the extensive test case development and to cover every scenarios possible doing requirement traceability metrics well. And criticality perspective, normally if projects related to lower risk project, definitely the speed of testing will really matters. But if it is very critical functionality like medical functionality or insurance or banking or health industry, definitely there it requires thorough testing. And continuous integration also help if you wanted to take up speed testing, but in quality testing still continuous integration is very important, but even we wanted to do the longer testing as well, because we wanted to do a thorough testing. And if you take an example in which all industry we can adopt this speed testing is, if something related to web application, e-commerce application, definitely we can go for providing early feedback and delivering the things in a quicker manner to the customer. But there are certain industry which I discussed earlier, such as healthcare software, aerospace, automated systems softwares. Definitely if you wanted to test this kind of software, definitely we are just concentrating on quality of testing than speeding up the test. So these are some of the key differences if you're trying to adopt speeding testing versus quality testing.